Hey everyone, Tony George, StockSports.com, Week 15 NFL opening line report. I haven't seen a line in the NFL. It's Monday morning. We're doing this a day early, so there's no prep. It never is. These are initial reactions, non-handicapped opinions, just gut reactions out of the gate, like a couple guys just drinking a beer, taking a piss over a fence post, just shooting the crap about what they think about the opening lines as they come out a day after the dust is settled and all the carnage is done on Sunday. Crazy weekend in the NFL. We got out of there 2-2, but we lost the top pick as we had Green Bay on the first half line. Was unwilling to lay the 12.5, but willing to lay 7. How'd that work out? So I'm not overly pleased with my day. That being said, Monday night game has not been played yet. We're doing this early because we're releasing the bowl games this year. And there's 40 bowl games, and we're releasing them in batches of 3. So the next 3 weeks, every Thursday, there's going to be a batch of games up to a certain date. So I'm very knee-deep busy in that. I'm just pulling myself away from it to do this and share my thoughts with you guys. You share your thoughts with me. Just leave your comments in the comments section, and we'll filter out all the haters and the F-bombs and the porn sites and the webcams with the girls, knowing all the boys are here. And then, of course, the competitors who put links to their picks page telling you they got the super lock of the millennium and information so strong the owners personally got $200,000 on it. What's it going to be? Visa, MasterCard, American Express. We're ready for you to get rid. Just unload Grandma's bonds. We got the super lock. You know, those guys. So we want to keep those links out of here. Do your own homework. Go out and build up your own following based on merit and truth and reporting of the facts. Just a suggestion. Well, anyway, I haven't seen these lines, so I know there's a couple of Saturday games. I know my Chiefs are playing on Thursday night. Let me guess. 48 and 3.5. Just scientific wild-ass guess. Let's pull them up, see what we got. Remember, these are non-handicapped, just initial reactions getting out of the gate early this week. All right, Thursday night football. And bear in mind, the Rams and Cardinals have not played as I tape this, so I don't know how that shook out on Monday night. Kansas City opened up at 49.5. And now it's 3.5 and 50.5. Okay, well, I was close. Kansas City's not going to... And bear in mind, I take all my Kansas City Chiefs love, personally. Mrs. George's, which is fanatical, by the way, I might add. I take all that out of it and do this with my head and not my heart. I fade Kansas City and my beloved Nebraska Cornhuskers more than I ever take them. But Kansas City is not going to lose to a division opponent twice in one season. Kansas City's defense is playing as good as anybody's in the NFL outside of the New England Patriots. Fact. Hashtag fact. Chargers beat Kansas City earlier, and Kansas City, I believe, gave them 4 or 5 turnovers in that game. And unless you're Houston, maybe Jacksonville, you can't be -5 or 4 turnovers in an NFL game and win it going against somebody. So, if you like Chargers, take them now. I don't think that 3 will be around. Maybe. 3 at Caesars, 3 at Wynn, 3.5 at Circa, 3.5 at BetMGM. FanDuel doesn't have a pick lines out yet. There's a shocker. That is one of the worst line. I feel sorry for you guys on the East Coast. Westgate's coming at 3.5. If you like Kansas City, probably not going to see that. It's probably not going to go down. So buy it down to 3 and lay the -120. And if you like the Chargers, take them right now. Again, Kansas City's not going to lose twice to a division opponent. This is for the AFC West. Right now, right here. And again, whose defense is playing better? Who's got the better quarterback? Who's got bigger playmakers? Las Vegas and Cleveland, boy, they did. Las Vegas just, what a debacle on Sunday for them. And matter of fact, I've seen them play. I watched that on TV, but I went to the Kansas City Oakland game here, or Kansas City Vegas game here in Las Vegas at Allegiant, and I can tell you right now, Kansas City had way too much speed for them, and nothing had changed. Kicking myself in the ass for not taking them. I passed on laying the 9.5 with Kansas City, and I took the Seattle under instead yesterday. How'd that work out? Kansas City's playing some of the best ball there is, and of course the Chargers, they've given Kansas City almost 100 points in 2 games in the last month. Good luck. They are on the road at Cleveland. Cleveland went up from 5-44 to now 6.5, 42.5. Check the weather. Little A&W root beer, nothing better. I switched between this and Mr. Pibb. I'm almost out of Pibb again, damn it. Las Vegas plus a 6.5. New England, and that's a Saturday game. Or you take Cleveland. Here you go. Here you go. Here is your Saturday teaser. Take Cleveland down to -0.5 and take the New England Patriots to +8. Winner, winner, chicken frickin' dinner. New England opened up 2.5 and 43.5 on the road, and now it flipped 4 points, 4.5 points to the Colts, and the total up 2 points to 45.5. Why? Why? You feel good about the Colts beating up on Houston? Shutting Houston out? Big win. Alabama could beat Houston. Okay. Enough said. Wrong team favored, in my opinion. Unless there's something going on I haven't seen injury-wise. Washington at Philadelphia. We got a quarterback issue with Washington. Dramatic comeback, not near enough against Dallas. Philly 2.5 and 44.5, and now Philly 4.5, 43.5. If they do not have Heineke at quarterback, you take Philadelphia in that game. Carolina at Buffalo. Carolina off a home loss. I knew a real sharp guy that had 10 dimes on Carolina this weekend. I had no skin in it at all, but a real sharp guy. He was buying their defense, blah, blah, blah. Buffalo pissed off after losing a thriller. They only played 2 quarters in that game against Tampa Bay and almost beat them. Opened up -9.5, 45, and now it's 10.5, 43.5. Depending on the weather. Remember the last time Buffalo played at home? Monday night against Patriots? If you got one of those days, take the under. If you don't have one of those days, take the over. Jets at Miami. Jets lose again. Miami off a bye week. They've silently won, 5 in a row? -7, 44.5. Manageable. Now it's 8.5. Oh, my God. It's 8.5, 43. Let us have some fun, odds makers. Put Miami in a teaser. 2-team, 6-point teaser. Get them down to -2.5. And stick them with the next team I'm going to give you. Dallas Cowboys opened up at -10 on the road at the Giants, 45. And now they're 10.5, 45. Tease both those teams down. Miami and Dallas. Winner, winner, chicken friggin' dinner. Green Bay, Baltimore. Green Bay opened up at -2, 45.5. And now I'm seeing anywhere from 6.5, 7, 5, and 7. I don't know what the MRI result is on Jackson at quarterback. Hundley did okay, but if you can get Green Bay 7 or under, I'd take them. Baltimore just What impresses you about Baltimore? They don't run it that well. They don't throw it that well. Their defense gives up yards, big plays. I mean, a middle-of-the-pack team in the AFC versus one of the top 3 teams in the NFC. Do the math. Green Bay and a teaser at 7. Put them down there with somebody. I'll give them somebody to have you put them with in just a second. Tennessee on the road at Pittsburgh minus 2.5, 43. And now it's minus 2, 41.5. I definitely take a look at the over if the weather's not deplorable, and I only could take Tennessee in that game. Pittsburgh's a bad football team. They're at home. They're better as an underdog than they are a favorite. Do or die for Tennessee here. Tennessee. Houston, Jacksonville. Here is let me tell you something. These guys are so ugly. They fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Urban Meyer, or should we call it Urban Decay? If he's there at the end of the year, if he's not coaching some college team this time next year, I'll be in shock. He's lost the team. He's lost the locker room. Opened up at 3.5, 43, and now it's 3 and 40.5. There's Houston. Take them +9 and put them, who I tell you, with Green Bay -1. Bet it now. I mean, Houston's a bad football team. Jacksonville, bad football team. Can't do anything offensively. I know they're rebuilding. I know they're breaking in a rookie quarterback. You know, I know that Peyton Manning and Troy Aikman only had 1 win their rookie year. But I mean, Lord, they're just some bad coaching. Meyer's a college coach. He's not an NFL coach. Take the buyout, get back on Fox TV, and leave the NFL alone because you're effing it up. And your players don't respect you. Arizona, Detroit. Arizona opened up 12.5, 47.5, and they are 14 and 47.5. Well, I can't really comment on it other than to tell you 2 things. They haven't played on Monday night since I'm taping this, and I don't lay 14 points in the NFL ever to anyone. Atlanta, San Francisco. San Francisco opened up 7.5, 45.5. San Francisco's now 8.5, 46. Take the over. Cincinnati, Denver. Cincinnati at -3, 44.5. And now it is Denver. What? Denver -1.5, 43.5. Things flip. That thing flipped 4.5 points because why? Because Denver beat Detroit? Was that a buy sign? They play anybody good, they can't win. On top of that, Cincinnati is Jekyll and Hyde. 1 week they're Jekyll, 1 week they're Hyde. This last Sunday they were Jekyll. Now they're going to be Dr. Hyde. Give me Cincinnati. Come on. Put them in a teaser too. Get them over 6, get them over 7. Delicious. Seattle, LA Rams. Seattle on the road. Look ahead, -7, 48. Now it's -7, 47. If you want to put the Cincinnati in a 2-teamer, I'm going to do a lot of teasers this weekend. Very volatile in the NFL. I stick them in there with the Rams -1. It gets Cincy up to +7.5. See you at the ticket window. New Orleans, Tampa Bay -11.5, 48. And now -11, 47. Take the over. Minnesota, Chicago. What is Chicago doing in a primetime game again? Give me a break watching these guys fumble screw around. This is a battle of 2 head coaches that neither one of them is probably going to have a job at the end of the year. Minnesota -4, 43.5, and now it's -3.5, 44. What a debacle. What a horrible Monday night game. Sorry, Bears fans. Sorry, Vikings fan. You both suck. Check the weather. I'd say over. I'd say over the 44. Hey, these are just my opinions. I could be wrong because they're initial reactions. We'll get into handicapping these games. We're going to throw around some teasers this weekend. I saw a couple totals in there I really liked, and I saw a side play I kept quiet on that's going to be a super big play. So, we're looking forward to a better than 2-2 Sunday. This upcoming week, we'll have a pick out on Thursday. We will have a pick out on Saturday. And we will have at least 3 picks out on Sunday in the NFL, and all of our bowl games up. Doc Sports, free $60. Link in the description below. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments on what you think about Week 15 lines in the NFL. Thanks for tuning in.